All right, let's get started. So some of you may already know me from our last session, and I'm Konomi, co-founder of nonprofit corporation Kotobuki, and I'll be your host for today's webinar as well. And today we'll once again hear from Dr. Tomoki Kaneko, founder of Kotobuki, and he's a researcher who has been studying the quality of care in Japan, especially from a sociological perspective. And we are so glad to welcome many returning participants. And for those joining us for the first time, welcome. And we hope this session gives you new insights into the innovative care practices in Japan. And once again, I'd like to take a moment to thank Aging Asia for co-hosting the webinar. And I believe many of you already know Aging Asia. And starting this year, Aging Asia is our international marketing partner. And we work together to share the knowledge of care innovation in Japan to the world. So, if you haven't had a chance yet, we'd love if you could share on the chat box where you're joining from today and what you want to learn from this webinar. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so let me quickly walk through today's agenda. And first, we'll share a bit about our nonprofit corporation Kotobuki, who we are and what we do. And then we will move on to today's topic. And at the end of this webinar, we'll have time for Q&A. So feel free to drop your questions in the chat box anytime you want to. Okay. So first of all, who we are. Kotobuki is a nonprofit corporation led by two researchers, me, myself, and Tomoki. And we are a dedicated group of researchers and who have spent the past 10 years combining the academic research into the field of elder care. And we have built an extensive network of care facilities across Japan. And so through the research papers and book publications and workshops, we have introduced Japan's most innovative care practices to a global audience, and which we will also introduce you today. And what we do, we basically offer three core services. And first, we provide online articles and webinars, just like today's session, and to introduce innovative care practices in Japan. And also, second, we coordinate the on-site visits. It's like study tours to a variety of care facilities across Japan. And third, we also offer a training program for care operators and also caregivers to actually implement the essence of Kotobuki care, which we will explain later, into their daily practices. So we actually offer both in-person and online learning opportunities. So this is basically who we are and what we do. And now I will hand it over to Dr. Tomoki.
Thank you, Konomi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Tomoki, co-founder and CEO of Kotobuki. My background is sociology, and my research focuses on the quality of care in Japan elderly care facility. Today, I'd like to introduce some of community-based and social innovation happening in Japan. First, I'd like to talk about what innovation means to us. As we shared in the last session, Japan has nationwide long-term care insurance system. It was launched in 2000. The goal is to help people live with dignity and independence while receiving care based on their needs. Last time, I wasn't able to fully explain this part, so I'd like to quickly clarify today. Japan long-term care insurance system is funded by a combination of taxes and insurance premiums paid by individuals aged 40 and over. Tax contributed by both national and local government. While the system has been providing critical support for people, it also presents some serious challenges. And the Japanese long-term care insurance system facilitates that accept more residents with higher care needs receive greater funding. In practice, facilities are often incentivized to accept residents with higher care needs, but there little financial incentive to activity improve their condition. As a result, the focus sometimes shifts towards quality, like the number of care recipients, rather than true quality of care being
The
provided.
shifts toward quantity, you mean, right? Quantity.
Yeah, quantity. Yes, thank you, Konomi. This structure makes it difficult to balance high quality care with financially sustainable operation. This is what is happening in Japan. But the good news is there are people, organizations actively working to change this situation. These facilities and care providers are truly innovative. They improve the quality of care, increase staff satisfaction, and support people with dignity until the end of life, all without requiring additional financial resources. What makes them unique is that they go beyond the traditional caregiver and care recipient relationships. They successfully create an environment where everyone, including caregivers, family, and the elderly, and also all the people in local community can live together. We call this sustainable and human-centered approach Kotobuki care. The name Kotobuki means celebrating longevity in Japanese. It reflects our foundation belief that we should create a society that deeply honors and celebrate the gift of long life, especially in the world where aging is often discussed as a problem. Over the past 10 years, we have conducted in-depth interviews with care providers across Japan, covering a wide range of services from daycare and group home and medical care facilities. From this extensive field work, we identified the most innovative example and compiled over 1,000 case studies to distill practice insights on how to implement Kotobuki care in diverse real-world settings. So, how did I come to know these facilities? Let me take a moment to share a bit about my background. From 2015, I was a part of a community project called Rantomo. It was a nationwide running relay where people with dementia, their families, and supporters ran together. The goal was to raise awareness and create more dementia-friendly communities. I'd like to share a short video we made in 2016 that captures the spirit of this movement. Mm-hmm.
どこに行くにもちょっとたじろいてしまうところが、困ってるところかなと思います。
やっていきたいっていうか、やりたいとか、そういう気持ちは持ってなくちゃいけないですね。
一番今楽しんでないかい。みんな仲いいから楽しいですよ。
これ勤勉ってことでね、真面目に努める。勤勉という言葉を押したい。
編み物好きですよ、私。かぎ針で編んだりね、毛糸編んでね、子供のシートでも機械で編んでた。
その楽しいものをお友達が作ってくれます。
なんとかして普通の人と同じように仕事したいなって、認めてもらいたいなっていうのがあったんですね。結局認知症だからできないって思われたくなくて、
みんなの前でやったら褒めてもらえて、喜んでもらえて、 アルツハイマーのそういうことばっかり気にしてたところから吹っ切れたような気がしてます。
こうやっていろんな人たちと知り合いになってくると、私が信仰していってもうちの妻とか子供たちを絶対助けてくれるんじゃないかなって思うので、本当にいやーって思うんですよね。本当になんか涙出てきた。
So, thank you for watching the video. Lantomo efforts are now recognized internationally. And this is our dementia, how to say, dementia community key concept books from Alzheimer's Disease International. And actually, that is me, the photo in the publication of these books. And it was 10 years ago when I was 20 years old, second year undergraduate student at that time. And I was a part of organizing team, and I had a chance to travel all over Japan and meet amazing people and supporting the movement in each region. And this is how I come to discover many of the care facilities we now call Kotobuki Care Facility. And today, I'd like to highlight the 5 practices that I personally found the most inspiring and innovative ones I believe are truly worth sharing with you today. The first facility is our care, which we also introduced last previous session. It is internationally recognized for its innovative approach to dementia care. We also have a short video clip from when Diago Health visited our care in the past. It's only an auto-generated subtitle, but we hope it still gives you a sense of the atmosphere and the approach.
ようこそに日本の藤沢へ、私は、株式会社青いケア代表取締役の加藤忠介です。青いケアは多くの方の利用者の多くの方たちがほとんどの方は認知症ですが、見ての通りどこにも壁はなく、もうすぐ隣は隣の家という作りになっています。ですが、どの事業所も鍵は開きっぱなしですけれども、高齢者がどこかにいてしまって認知症の方が行方不明になるようなことはありません。中は地域の方が普通に通り抜けていきますし、地域の子どもたちの遊び場にもなっているような事業所です。その困っている高齢者を、例えばデイサービスなどでありがちですが、ここに7時間座っててくださいと、自分が痛くない場所に7時間座っててくださいと言ったら、それは誰でも帰りたくなります。でそれに対して帰りたいというと、高齢者は帰宅願望だと言われ、歩き始めると徘徊だと言われます。しかし高齢者はそれに対する正しい反応をしているだけです。ですので我々はその困らない状況を作ることがケアだと考えています。アウケアで、認知症のケアをするにあたって一番大事にしているのは2つです。1つはデザインと1つはケアの手法です。1つ目のデザインに関しては、簡単な話です。日本人の多くは多分病院に誰かのお見舞いに行ったら15分で帰りたくなります。それは病院の中の視床情報といって目から入ってくる情動刺激が冷たいからです。プラスチックのテーブルに白い床、白い壁、情報というのは脳にとっては心地の悪い情報になります。ですのでどの事業所もそうですが、必ず床は無垢の板を使い、パッと見た瞬間に 70% 以上で、自然素材が目に入るように場所を作るように意識しています。それによってよく F 分の1の揺らぎと言いますが、人間がリラックスした状況でいられますので、常に不安に襲われたりとか帰りたくなるような環境を作らない。簡単に言うと、私がいたい場所をちゃんと作って提供するということを意識しています。もう一つはケアですが、できないことを、例えば日本で折り紙や塗り絵をずっとやらせるような事業所もありますが、多くの人はそれをやらされたら嫌がるはずです。ですがそれは福祉の発想で、かわいそうだからやらせてあげてるですよね。そうではなく、自分が得意だったことや好きなこと、趣味、そういうことをちゃんとこちらが把握した上で、お願いする形で教えてくださいという態度で、高齢者に接すると、お年寄りは困らず我々にいろんなことを教えてくれます。ですのでお年寄りが誰も困ってない状況になると、認知症はただの高齢者になります。ですからお年寄りが全然認知症に見えないというのは困ってないからです。
Okay, so thank you for watching a short video. And as I mentioned in our previous session, it's a place where the elderly become more lively and active. We had heard many stories that sound like miracles. Our care is committed to supporting people not just when they are well, but all the way through to the end of life care. And what's more, this approach doesn't just improve quality of life, it has also helped reduce the use of long-term care insurance services, contributing to an estimated annual saving of 10 million yen, around 7 million USD. Sorry,
70,000 US dollars.
70,000 USD. Thank you. And this is one of the 15 care services provide number Japan long-term care insurance system. It's called small-scale multifunctional home care. What's unique is the same care team support people across different settings through home visit, daycare programs, and even overnight stay at facility. So people are always surrounded by familiar faces and receive consistent, continuous care. In the traditional system, people had to combine different services separately to receive the same kind of support. Our care is one of the most well-known examples of how to fully realizing the potential of this model. Next, I'd like to introduce Gruntobi, another inspiring example, a case where small-scale multifunctional home care is provided inside a public housing complex. Children, elderly, and caregiver all share this space, and together they build a place that truly feels like one big family. Gruntobi activities are grounded in their experience during the Great East Japan earthquake. After the disaster, they were involved in supporting affected communities with lifeline like electricity, water, and roads completely cut off. What kept people going was mutual support and a connection between neighbors. This idea is captured in the phrase, the housing complex as one big family. This approach sees nursing not just a care service, but as a social tool, a way to build trusting relationship across generations. By placing care at the heart of community life, there are nurturing mutual support and everyday connection between people. This care model is fully integrated in the community. Staff, students, and residents with care needs all live together in the same public housing complex, building daily trust and connection. Additional new service has recently started on the ground floor of this housing complex. Small-scale multifunctional home nursing care designed for people with higher medical needs. We would like to share a short video that shows how this service is now operating in the community.
はいそうですね。レタス150円。めちゃくちゃキャベツも減農薬。こっちが看護小規模多機能です。今日は八百屋の日なので外で八百屋をやってます。居室は全部こんな感じになってる。どうですか？
These are freshly picked vegetables from a nearby farm, and the person selling with them is actually one of the nurse from the care team. So next, let me introduce another inspiring example. Some of you may remember this from our previous session. BLG is a day service center built around the idea of working with dementia. The concept is not just helping out, but actually doing real work with local business and getting paid for it. We'd like to also show you a short video that gives you a glimpse of this approach.
車これ意外に目立つんですよね。これ走った時につらないと。楽しいですよね、この正社っていうのもね。楽しんでやってるから余計にこういう仕事もいいんですよ。新車代です。
収入を得ることが人気もらうとね、他のところじゃ対価を得ることはほとんどない。
ずっと欲しがってた古いタイプの大きな車は運転席まで少し遠すぎる。
一緒にいるのが一番楽しいですよ。だって一緒に行動できるから、一つのだから輪ができてるんですよね。
夕焼け雲が心に残るから変わらずに愛してゆけるよ。
赤ちゃんを見てみたいな感じでから見下ろしてさ。
Thank you for it. And Maeda-san, the founder of BLG, said, having a job is a very important essence for them to feel the sense of being a part of the community. As you saw in the video, there are no fixed schedule at the day services. Each day unfolds depending on the weather, how people are feeling, and who's there. Even lunch isn't decided in advance. Members think about what they'd like to eat and go out to restaurant together. Just like in everyday life, people here live freely, not following a set program. Next, I'd like to introduce another model of elderly care in Japan, a type of senior housing known as a housing for the elderly with care services. This model was introduced in Japan about 15 years ago, It's designed to provide both safe housing and basic daily support to the elderly. Among these facilities, I'd like to highlight facility operated by Silverwoods. I'd like to introduce a powerful message from Mr. Shimogara, the founder of Silverwood. He says, people with dementia also have the right to live freely, just as we live in rental housing. In Japan, it has been common for people with dementia to be moved into specialized facility once they are diagnosed. Living freely in a regular rental housing setting, like anyone else, was not always seen as an option. That's why Mr. Shimogara's message is so powerful. The philosophy behind Silverwood care model is deeply inspired by our care, which we introduced at the beginning of today's session. They place great importance on helping residents find meaningful roles in daily life, not just receiving care, but activity participating in the community around them. The key future of Silverwood's approach is a strong focus on the end-of-life care. In Japan, many people hope to spend their final days in familiar home. Unfortunately, it is not always easy to make that wish come true. According to the data from a few years ago, the rate of a resident passing away at Silverwood facility is about 80%, compared just 17% of average at similar type of care facilities. I'd like to introduce a video produced by Lien Foundation in Singapore. It is in English and introduces Silverwood work. But please note that video was created about 7 years ago, so some of the information may now be a little outdated. So we won't play the video during this session, but if you are interested, please feel free to watch later. And next, I'd like to share the short video. This was received the Good Design Award in Japan 2022. It only had all translated English subtitles, but it is simple, clear, and captures the heart of the work. So we will use this video today's introduction. Okay. Okay.
シルバーウッドの代表の下川原と申します。今日はサービス付き高齢者向け住宅銀木製のご紹介させていただきます。2011年に、1棟目を立ち上げて、今、12棟の銀木製がございます。サービス付き高齢者向け住宅というのは、比較的、最後に国土交通省、厚労省が制度を作りまして、日本で一番新しい高齢者住まいの形だということです。で、我々はもともと建築関係の仕事からスタートしているんですが、構造躯体を販売するメーカーをやっています。で、その構造躯体を使って、建物をいろいろ建てているうちに、高齢者住宅の運営をやるようになったという経緯がございました。で、日本中の高齢者施設を視察して回ったんですが、どうしても自分の納得いくデザイン、建築デザインに出会えなかったということで、とにかく一棟一棟手作りで、作っていこうということで、やってきました。この銀木製を作るためだけの建設会社を自社で作ったまで、こだわり抜いたということですね。で、基本構造躯体は薄板軽量型構造なんですが、目に見えるもの、手に触れるもの部分についてはなるべく自然素材を使っています。そして、運営に関しては、これも全く素人からスタートしているんですけど、とにかく管理しないということを前提にやってきました。従来の高齢者施設と一線を画して、とにかく自分でできることは自分でやっていただこう。そして一人一人に役割とか生きがいをきちんと持ってもらおうという考え方で運営をやってきました。経済産業省の調べで銀木製に調査に入ったことがあるんですが、 我々の住宅の中にどのぐらいの仕事、役割があるかというふうに調べてみたところ、一つのホームで300ぐらいの役割、仕事があるということが後で分かってきました。さらには、外部からの人をたくさん迎え入れるという工夫もやってきました。我々がやったのは、1階に駄菓子屋さんを作ったんです。で、地域の子どもたちを家の中にどんどん入れていこうと。1階部分は共有部であれば、自由に出入りできるようにしました。するとですね、とにかくたくさんの子どもたちが家の中に入ってきてくれるようになって、非常に風通しのいい住宅になっていきました。当然、店番はうちの入居者たちが仮番号にやっていきます。このおばあちゃんもすごいんですよ。もともと銭湯の番台やってたんですけど、認知症があって我々の住宅に移り住んできましたが、1ヶ月の駄菓子屋の売り上げが49万と。認知症があっても何もできない人って決めつけていたのは我々の方であって、できることはまだまだあるんだということを彼女から教えていただきました。彼女は CNN にも取材を受けています。で、地域の子どもたちは家の中に自由に出入りできるんですが、入居者と何か特別な会を通して、出会うというよりは、普段からいつも出会っているという感じですね。で、いろんなイベントもたくさん行っています。で、最後になりますが、我々はインプットとステークホルダーの間に、とにかくその相互作用が至るところで広がるっていう、この複雑性こそが銀木犀の良さかなと思っておりまして、とにかくその我々ができることは、入居者たちの生活邪魔しないということですね。これはレストランを併設させて、豚しゃぶレストランなんですけど、ここで入居者さんが普通に働いているという状況を作ることができました。で、高齢者住まいらしく、最後に看取りまで、きっちり行っていくということを、
So thank you for watching short video. And their work has received international recognition, and it was featured in the World Alzheimer's Report in special section on dementia-friendly design. And about 10 years ago, they are awarded a grand prize for Facility of the Year Residential Aged Care at Aging Pacific Innovation Awards. And also, Silverwood is offer a VR-based training program to help people better understanding the experience of those people with dementia. It is a very innovative approach, but since it is a little outside in the main focus of today's session, so we want to introduce in another time. So, and finally, I'd like to introduce our last example, YUZU. They have developed a wide range of innovative models, including daycare services specialized in promoting independence, facilities that combine elderly care and hotels, and facilities that integrate elderly care with kindergarten. While their innovative ideas often attract attention, their true goal is design a comforting and capitalizing environment where each person feels, I want to live here. They focus on creating not just services, but a full environment that supports the feelings. They focus carefully on the furniture and the overall atmosphere of the facility, while cleanliness, like a hospital, is important, but warmth and richness in the environment are equally essential. The key is they are not necessarily using experienced luxury materials. Even affordable items can create a rich and comforting atmosphere when choosing thoughtfully. Valuing Japanese culture is also an important part of their approach. Japan is known for rich cultural traditions, especially a festival and the way people embrace the changing season. Culture brings color and meaning to our daily lives. In their approach, culture is seen as just as important as the physical environment. Here's an example that has been recognized as unique in Japan. It's a facility that combines a nursing home, a hotel, and community space. It's a space where a resident, hotel guest, and local community member can naturally mingle and interact. The facility is located in a tourist destination. This is a picture check-in being handled by a nursing home resident. This photo shows flowers being arranged to welcome guests. A senior who used to be a gardener is now cleaning a tree, saying, "We have a hotel guest coming today. I need to take care of them." In this way, the elderly help prepare for hospitality. These elderly residents are saying goodbye after guests have checked out. The elderly here are not just receiving care, they are active participants, having a role in doing something for others, create a connection between people and bring a sense of purpose. There are many other initiatives as well, but today I focus on introducing the collaboration with the hotel. Today we introduced our selected top 5 facilities, but there are still many more inspiring and innovative care facilities across Japan. Through our research, we had worked to capture and put them words the core philosophies and that those facilities share. And that's what we call the Kotobuki care patterns. So these patterns are grouped into 3 main categories: create an environment for natural living, root in community society, always be around until the end of life. Each category reflects the core values we observe in Japanese most innovative care practices. That's the end of today's session. Before I move on Q&A, I have a quick announcement to share. The Kotobuki Care card deck is now available in English. If you are interested, you can purchase it through this link. And if you order now, shipping will begin in early May. In our session, we will dive into Japan long-term care insurance system. I'm not a policy expert on Japanese long-term care system, so I won't be going into detail, but instead I'll share an overview and guide to resources where you can find more detailed information. Also, before we move to Q&A, we really appreciate if you could take just a minute to fill our feedback form. So your thought will help us improve the shape of our future program. So thank you for joining us. We would love to hear your question. Thank you.